As promised, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special guest with me, Mr. Mathew Sanchez.
Hey y'all.
The name.
Hey y'all, how you doing?
I have Mathew Sanchez with me today, you guys. And I hope everyone's having a great Monday. So I know, I'm going to do a little backtrack for you guys. I know last week I was supposed to do the Q&A. But the Lord really put something else on my heart to do a video geared towards suicide prevention and depression. And so we're just going to have just an open conversation about it, and we're just going to give you some of our thoughts and things that we feel that can help with it. Okay, so suicide is a very serious issue, and with the way the world is going, I feel that it's hitting the millennials very hard. It's hitting us very hard because we're transitioning from middle school to high school to college to just life. You know, we're meeting new people, experiencing new things, and sometimes when we're not prepared, we get overloaded and we feel like we can't handle it. Okay, and then we say, okay, well, I have this going on, I have that going on, I can't handle it. What do? I need to escape, I need an outlet. And then sadly, some turn to suicide. They just feel like, okay, well, let's just end it all. And I personally feel like most people who attempt to commit suicide and actually succeed, I feel like there's like a split moment when they wish to say, oh wait, no, I can't, but it's too late. Turn back. And so me and Mathew, we just want to have an open conversation, guys, and we're just going to talk about some personal experiences or things that we know about other people that we feel like can help you guys out. Okay, so Mathew,
yes,
do you have anything you would like to say?
So we're gonna get started, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So suicide. No one in this world grows up. Like, there's no child that grows up into this world saying, I want to commit suicide. Something has had to happen to them at a young age, because it grows on you. It doesn't just come. It grows on you.
Like my mom said something. Any action starts with a thought.
Yes,
it starts with a thought,
my
and
Lord.
then it goes from a thought to your heart, and then from heart to action.
That's so true. The most powerful thing in your brain is your thought process. How you think about things, how you process things. If a thought is like, let's say a thought. Somebody thought about making this phone. You know, mm-hmm. Somebody thought about making this shirt. Mm-hmm. Thoughts become things. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you do not take care of it now, as parents, I'm talking parents too.
Mm-hmm.
They need to watch out.
Everyone.
The devil is out there. I'm telling you, and he's working. And if you do not take care of it, it will become suicide.
I believe, that's what I said. I believe they get there because they don't see an outlet. And the only outlet they see is just, okay, well, how about I just end it all? Yeah. Okay, so, and this is for the people that may not have been affected by suicide. It's just your friends, your family. You have to be aware of the signs of it. Yeah. If you see someone that's often happy and then they just start kind of dwindling down, but in some cases it can be somebody that's always happy, jumping around, and you've never seen it to happen, and out of nowhere, because it's just been something that they've been battling with. Okay, but so it's just, and you can't blame yourself. You cannot blame yourself if if John went out and did something and he ended up killing himself. You can't say, well, it was my fault, I did this wrong, You can't take the blame for that, because at the end of the day, it was their ultimate decision to make that decision. And it's just a really touchy thing because suicide is just like such a personal thing. Because you can always say, oh, this person did this because of this, and this person did this because of this, but you really don't know because you weren't there, and you don't know what their thought process was. You don't know what was in their heart.
Yeah.
You don't know what they were actually going through. Like, you see what people are going through, but you really never know until you're actually in those shoes.
Yeah. There's somebody watching this video now. There was somebody watching this video right now who was thinking about committing suicide, or has thought about it, or is leading up to it, or depression, because depression will lead you into suicide. Depression and suicide come together hand in hand, like cookies and cream, or like cake and egg. You gotta have eggs to make a cake. But what I'm saying is this: if you are trying to commit suicide, okay, and if you are trying or you are thinking about committing suicide, you need to go. Let's say this clear so you can hear me. You need to go talk to somebody, because there is nothing worse in this world than you sitting alone, right? You sitting alone and not speaking out. If you want help, you gotta go get it.
There's always someone, and when you feel like there isn't anyone, there's always someone.
You gotta go get it. You gotta go get it.
If so, like if you're not, if you don't have a church home, or if you don't have anybody close to you, God always finds a way to reach you. Yeah. Okay, so even if you feel like he has abandoned you, or he feels like, or you feel like I have no hope, he places someone there. It's a friend of mine that I'm gonna do another video on him. It's a friend of mine. We decided to go out the other day, and he had a lot going on. And I knew he had a lot going on, so I asked him, hey, why don't you come with me out downtown? We can get some stuff situated and everything. And he was like, he has this to worry about, he has that to worry about, he has this. And I was just like, okay, so let's just go. So we end up going, and we run into this homeless guy. We did a whole video with him and everything, you guys. He is so sweet. His name is Christian.
The homeless guy.
The homeless guy name is Christian. Okay. And so we met. Every time this particular person, he goes out when he has a lot on his mind, he runs into Christian. Christian can't talk. He doesn't speak. He's often misunderstood. No one understands him. And the only way we can communicate with him is I just give him my phone, and he got my notepad, and he just started typing what he was saying.
Wow.
And me and my friend, we had to get home because we had church in the morning, and he kept typing. He was just typing and typing, and I was like, okay, I need my phone back because we have to go.
Yeah.
I get my phone. He's just going on about how good God is, and how we have to keep our head up, and how we just need to keep our faith in God, and this, that, and the third. And it kind of humbled us, because we're sitting here like, okay.
Just a homeless man talking about how good God is.
And it kind of made us take a step back and say, but what do we have that's so important that we can't take this time to sit and listen? He may not be speaking, but he was speaking through the words that he was saying, that he was typing. And you go ahead.
And I want to say this because it got me thinking about how God speaks to people. God will speak to the person that you may not want to talk to. God will speak to the person that you may not text or answer that text back. God will speak to anybody. And don't think that, let me say something, because Promise had mentioned to me that she had a problem with God speaking to her, which we all do. Let me say something. God speaks through reading. He speaks through journaling, which I'm going to talk about in just a minute, of how to write your thoughts down. That way they can stay on a page and not become suicidal things. Yes. God can speak through nature. Oh my Lord. I was sitting at school at CVCC. I was sitting at school, and I was sitting in the little park they had, and it was sunny, and the breeze was just on point. The sun was hitting my body, making me feel so good. And I was just sitting there, and I just heard, like, you can just hear the nature. And like, do you know the time that God speaks to you is when you are still. Because the Bible says be still.
And let them know.
Yes. The Bible says be still. Okay, and being still can just be to a quiet place and literally be still. Because I have been praying for God to ask me, about this thing I was dealing with, and I was sitting there and I was listening, and it was kind of hot, but it felt really good. I was sitting there, and automatically God just said, "Do it," and I did it. And that's how the videos came to play. If you don't know me, I do videos on Facebook. That's how the videos came to play.
Really?
Just do it, but you have to do it scared. Some people are scared to do that. I have a video coming out pretty soon talking about why people hide their gifts. Why would you hide your gift? And that's maybe, let me tell you something. The reason why the devil is testing you so much, because there's a gift in you that God is going to use and just rocket ship your career, right?
The gift isn't for you; it's for others.
Exactly. You have something.
Don't be selfish.
Yes, you have something that people want, and if you end it all, you will never do it. You will never.
Everyone has a purpose. Everyone's put on this earth for a purpose.
Yeah.
If you don't know your purpose, you need to come to yourself and say, okay, look, I'm this years old, X amount of years old, I've done this, that, and third of my life. I need to find out why I was put on this earth.
Yes.
Okay? You can't do it alone. You cannot, okay? It has to, like my parents said today, there's a point in your life, mama can't help you. Daddy can't help you. Grandma, papa, nana, they cannot help you. It has to be you and God. You have to sit there and just say, okay, look, God, I'm tired. I feel like ending it all. I don't know where I want to. I don't know what I'm doing. I need help. Can you help? Or a lot of people, I never tried the God thing. I don't really know nothing about God. I know Grandma always talk about it. Grandma always made me go to church every time I spent the night, but I didn't really listen. God allows certain situations to happen to get you in a place where it makes you have to seek after Him. And
let me say something too. The reason why you are the way you are, my mama used to tell me, I love my mama. I love you, mama, if you watch it. My mama used to tell me, she said, baby, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. So those negative people, those negative people,
you see who your friends,
yes,
friends are.
Those negative people in your life,
reject
them. Reject those negative, and let me tell you how to reject them. Have boundaries, okay? When they call your phone, say, listen, hey man, listen, I can't talk right now because I'm too busy praying, okay? You see what I'm saying? Praying for you. I'm for real.
Amen.
The way to reject negative, I did a video about this too. The way to reject negative people out of your life is to have boundaries. If you know somebody's always wanted to ride from you or wanted to use your gas, ask for gas money. People always running when it comes to money. Okay? And if they call you all the time, ask if they want something, listen, tell them this. Say, listen, you have to be straight up with people. You say, listen, me and you are not doing it right. I feel like you're using me. And you have to be straight up with people. Just tell them.
Or to ask them, hey, is there an issue that's going on that you need this, that, and the third?
Yes. And can we talk about the parents and what they need to watch out for? I feel led to speak about that.
Yeah.
I feel like if there's a mother or a father who's watching this and you think your son or your daughter is trying to commit suicide, grab a hold of them. And you may not even know right now. You may not even know that they're trying to commit suicide. People who like to be alone, right? Like to be alone all the time. It's okay to be alone sometimes, but not all the time, right? Because everybody needs somebody. I don't care what you say. I don't need nobody. I know all I need is God. That's not true, because God put people in your life so that you can need them and use them. Listen, I don't want to start the preaching because I will go there.
Oh, you're fine.
Look for signs like quietness, all right? Quietness. Dark, a lot of kids draw. And they draw dark pictures. I've seen it happen. Look for dark pictures. Listen to their music. Ask them what music they listen to.
Oh
my Lord, because music
will drive you to a place.
Yeah. That's what it's made for.
It is. Isn't like when in the Egyptian time when they wanted to what is it called? Like when they dance and to get them distracted from what? Oh, I'm so mad. I can't think of what it was. Hypnotize.
Yes.
When they used to hypnotize, like they play music and they have like the snake or the serpent or whatever, and they'll move and the serpent will move where it wants them. That's the perfect thing. Your music, you move wherever you want it to move in. Yeah. Music just has such deep, dark meanings, and it goes all the way down to just the beats. Of the music.
That's what it's made for, you guys. That's what music is made for.
It's made to draw you in.
Yeah, in a state of mind. Another thing to look out for is for vocabulary.
Word choices.
Yes, look at how they talk to people and what they say. Goodness, go through the things. Figure out what they like and what they don't like. Spend time with your children.
Show them
Oh
love.
my Lord, my mother. We had a thing. I don't know if your family did it, because your family is kind of bigger than mine. My mama had 2 kids, but your family has more. But anyway, that's okay. My mother and we used to clean every weekend. Did y'all do that? Did y'all do something like that?
My mama tried. We tried to clean.
We used to clean every Sunday at my house. And those times were the most perfect times because we also talked to each other.
Bonding.
And yes, we bonded with each other. Bond with your children. The reason sometimes they can be crying out for you is the reason why they're not, they're thinking about these suicide things, because it all stems from love.
Yes.
It all stems from love.
You have to love them.
Yes.
Make them feel like there's someone there. Let them know that they're there for them. Just by the simple things that you're saying. Hey, babe, anything that's going on, you can talk to me. I can help you out. Or I even got to a point, I don't know, a big thing had happened in my life, and I felt really stuck in one place. I was very stuck. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't like talking because I didn't like expressing my feelings, because I felt like every time I expressed my feelings, they took my feelings and they ran with it. And that's how I felt. And at that point, I didn't know what to do. And there were some people that I confided in, and when I told them, and then the next thing you know, someone else was coming to me. Oh, I heard about this, and I was like, okay, so that means I can't talk about how I really truly feel. And my mom had suggested that someone I had talked to, and it kind of made me feel a little better. And I started opening up a little bit more to my mom. I'm saying my mom, you guys, because this is an open channel, and I'm trying to be as open as I can. I know my mom's gonna see it and be like,
let the spirit move you.
But I just had to get to a place where I was open about it. And
let it happen.
Listen, okay, I was in middle school, and I had a really bad issue with not talking about how I feel. And it really aggravated me because I feel that I'm really a nice person.
Yeah.
I'm very kind-hearted. I'm always for the underdog.
Yeah.
And when I shouldn't be, sometimes I shouldn't just take up for the people that's been, because sometimes they put themselves in those predicaments. But I had to open up to someone, and I didn't know who, so I just kept it in. And every time something happened, I just kept it suppressed. And then something else would happen, and instead of me going to my mom or something like that, I just came down, suppressed it down some more. Then something else happened, I kept suppressing it down. Until it was one night, I had to clean up the kitchen. And I was sitting in the kitchen, and I thought myself into a deep depression. And as, I don't know, like, maybe some of my family will see this and be like, when, just listen. Don't listen to, just listen to what I'm saying. I thought myself into a dark depression. And I didn't realize until now, wow, like you could really think yourself into a depression like that. And I'm 20 now, and this happened when I was in middle school. So how what are you in middle school?
16, 17 probably.
I was like 15.
Oh, okay.
I didn't turn 16 since I was in freshman year.
Okay.
So, I lied. I don't know. Whatever age it was really young. I was between the ages of 13 and 16. And, like, people say, oh, no, you don't know life yet. You haven't experienced this yet. You can't think. You can. If you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, or you feel like things aren't working out, or you just don't know where to turn, you can get to that state.
Quiet people are the most powerful people in the room, because they can change somebody's life when they speak. Okay, loud people are the weakest people in the room.
They try to mask what they're doing by how loud they are.
Yes. And there, I know somebody's watching this video, and you're gonna be blessed by it. You're gonna be blessed by it, and you will be encouraged by it. But I think the intention that me and Promise are trying to set here is that You have someone to talk to. You just have to go out and get it. And if they're the wrong person, that's okay. Because for every rejection, there's a blessing. This is my journal. I knew I brought it here for a reason. This is my journal. That's how I got over. I started journaling and I started talking to people. And the more I talked to people, the more they were blessed by it, and the more they were touched by it. And that's all it takes. That's really all it takes.
Just the main thing we just want to get across is that's why if you notice the ending, I end every video by saying, I love you, God loves you, so that's all. So what else matters?
Yeah.
So if you feel like you have nowhere else to turn, hi, I'm Promise.
Yes, my number. I'll give you the promise my number. And shoot, matter of fact, my number is 706-332-5254. This is my number, 706-332-5254. Mathew Sanchez. Call me at any time because remember the name, Mathew Sanchez. Another thing too I want to say before we close is that not only that you have something that somebody needs and somebody wants, but the way to get over your depression is help somebody else.
Yes.
The way to get over your depression is help somebody else, because you will find yourself in helping somebody else. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. We hope this video really helps someone out there. We just really want to show. We don't want it to seem like that we're kind of like pushing God on you, but we're showing you that God is love. And we are trying our best to live how God say lives. And we want God's light to shine from us through you all, okay? Yeah. So, I
don't want them to feel like we're pushing God, and that's very important, because some young adult, their relationship with God is not how it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. But in other words, what is it supposed to be like? Like, what is your relationship supposed to be like?
It's between you and God.
Exactly. There's no particular way that your relationship with God is supposed to be. If you don't read the Bible every day, that's okay. Eventually you will. I promise you will. And if you don't pray every day, that makes you a bad person because you don't pray every day? Come on now, you gotta think bigger than that.
Right.
Because you're bigger than that, because you will win.
You're bigger than the universe.
Yes, I love her. Japan Car. Yeah.
Okay, you guys, but we really hope that this video touched someone out there. And what I'm going to do, I found a hotline. This is a hotline, you guys. I'm gonna put it right here, and I'm also gonna put it inside the description box below. Okay, so you can find Mathew Sanchez on Facebook. Yes. My name is Promise Tucker. I'm open. You can find me on Facebook as well. Anything, you can even put it inside of the comment section below, or you can just anything, any way you can find to reach me, just reach me. I'm on all Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. You can find me, Twitter, all that. You can find me.
I gave my number, so call me.
He gave you his number. I'm giving you my social media outlets.
Call me.
But again, we really hope this video got to someone, and we just want you to always remember that we love you.
Yes, definitely.
God loves you.
Yeah.
So that's all that matters, okay? And we will see you all next week. Bye.